Liminal space boss fights. My favorite locations, often found in games but rarely seen in other media outside of perhaps Japanese animation, are liminal spaces. Not in the ordinary sense of transitional spaces between destinations, like a hallway, or spaces with lost purposes, like a shopping mall at night. I mean liminal as in a transition between the real and the fantastic, between the literal and the figurative, between the mundane and the impossible. For example, the levels of Bloodborne take place in impossible spaces, a carriage ride across a bridge drawn by long dead horses, invisible hands transporting you to realms of the mind, stepping through a clock tower's face into a shallow ocean hamlet, yet nothing tops jumping off the balcony of Bergenworth into the moonlit lake and landing on top of the infinite lake of Rom the Vacuous Spider. This moment is so central that when given the chance to do it again, they tried to capture the magic of the lake fight not once, not twice, but 5 times in Elden Ring. The first dragon fight with Agil, Renala Queen of the Moon's Phase 2, the Loretta Phantom in the Carrion Manor, Dragon Borealis, the Freezing Fog, as well as the infinite lake of the final boss, the Elden Beast. But even these moments in From Software's games don't hold a candle to the spectacle of Kingdom Hearts. Stained glass murals that represent Kokoro, infinite islands that represent one's lost connection to home, an infinite divide of ocean and sky representing the shared cultural space of memories, an infinite city of endless night that raises up to the Tower of Organization 13, in which you and your friend/lover Riku, representing the unity of opposites, take on Sith Lord Xemnas in a field of infinite void, and this symbolically overcomes the feeling of emptiness, of ennui that comes from not knowing your self-worth. The infinite crab world from Pirates of the Caribbean. Did I mention they also had a big clock tower fight? I can list yet more. The Apple Tree Garden of Eden fight against Urizen in Devil May Cry 5, the repeating house of PT by Hideo Kojima and Guillermo del Toro, the entirety of Returnal, the digital landscapes of Nier Automata letting you fight inside your own pause menu, the entirety of Control, the opulent modern twist on Hellenistic interiors of Ultra Ultra's Echo that stretch off into the infinite, falling through manifold garden just to reach one floor above you. Look, sometimes you just want something to look amazing. You want to see something cool, and playing with impossible, infinite, and truly otherly spaces is often how games do that. It's something that most media just isn't equipped, familiar enough, or interested enough to explore. Yet with games, these exceptions to the norm can often be expected and sought after. This is for me a big part of what gives a lot of games that wow factor. Games that aren't afraid to show you the impossible for the sake of art. Stay true.